ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It brings me no pleasure to show you this because I'm unimaginably jealous. But IShowSpeed made his way to China. And he is doing incredible work out there. Here he is driving around in the SU7 Ultra. Okay. Finding out it's IShowSpeed here is finding out it's faster than his $250,000 Lamborghini.
Let me see. Let me see. Oh!
So
damn!
That's all.
Whoa!
I won't do any faster than that.
Quite rapid.
Bro, ain't no way! Yo!
Maybe a little more. Up to 70.
Bro, hold on, time out. Wait.
Please.
Yo, ain't no way!
All right, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, so...
And it costs 70,000?
70,000, yeah.
That's it? Chat, my Lamborghini costs $250,000.
Model S Plaid in China costs about 100, a bit more, 120.
What the hell? That bus!
Yeah, all right, guys. All right.
Yeah, we good.
All right, I mean, you know.
Yo.
There is a martial arts demonstration that he attended. Speed was just showing a crazy performance by an actual Chinese martial artist and got invited to train at the temple after showing them his skills.
Shit! What the? What the fuck? Oh shit! Oh, okay.
I'm so jealous. I'm so fucking jealous. You have no idea how jealous I am. It should have been me. It should have been me.
Hey, oh, okay. Wait, it's more. What the hell is he saying? What the fuck? Hey! Oh, hell no! The fuck? What the? Hey, he gotta calm down. Okay. Oh, yo, okay. Hey, take me there.
You chose Kamala's failing path instead? Ha! It's true. I know. I did. Oh, what have I done? What have I done for global homo socialism? Nothing. Okay? Nothing. IShowSpeed is out there being the cultural envoy in China, making the next generation less reactionary towards the Chinese in more meaningful ways than I ever could imagine.
Yoink! 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 Yoink!
We'll do a flap for you. Flips.
Back flip.
Back flip. Let's go.
后空翻啊！现在注意后空翻，往后跳，往后跳。
Another great speed clip.
We're about to try our first dumpling. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Xiaolongba.
I can look at him, huh?
Hey.
好吃，他说很好吃。先去。
谢谢。You want one? This is good. This is good.
He's in awe of the Chinese century of prosperity.
This is what China looks like. This is China right here. Damn.
Top speed. He's going to the cyberpunk city. That'll be cinema at night. Oh my god. Oh my god. First day in China, 430,000 views in 11 hours.
Or here. Oh my god. Wait, how I say thank you? She said.
Does Speed have G derangement syndrome? No, dude. What are you talking about? He doesn't give a shit about any of that stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And what?
What?
The actual stream VOD has 5 million views already. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. I don't care about the view count, but I'm so jealous that he gets to go to fucking China. Oh,
No, bro, no, hey.
She can lift you up.
She can lift me up.
Yeah, exactly.
fun fact: my Chinese friends call you Xiao Tou. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Small head? Oh, fuck you. Visiting marriage market.
Wait, time out. What is this?
You 10 hard.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like 10 head?
No, I don't like it. Ronaldo, man.
Chad
Fuck you who?
W Ronaldo kid, y'all. I don't agree with the 10 hag, but yo, Chad W Ronaldo gift. W, bro.
Run to China, bro. I love you.
Dude, this is amazing. Marriage market, eating Chinese dumplings, eating Chinese ramen,
It ain't spicy, bro. It ain't spicy.
visiting Chinese gym.
Let's go.
Wait, he can do 2 plates? He can even bench press 225. Is over. Complete and utter domination. Why does anybody else stream anymore?
Hey, you first. You first. I want to see if you can actually do it before I do it. Chad, he can't do it. All right, bet. Light work. Type shit. Okay. All right, bet. All right, Chad, let me stop playing.
I'm so jealous he gets to China. Go to China. I can't go to China despite being a self-employed millionaire. Guys, trust me. I love China and socialism. Buy my $35 t-shirts, please. Are you mad that my t-shirts are made in America with union-made garments? Is that what it is? Is that what it is, Top G? Are you mad that I'm not using Chinese manufacturing like Teddy Fresh? Is that what I should be doing instead? You should be barred entry by our foreign ministry for all the times you've shamelessly lied. China does not need another dishonest Westerner in our country. We already have a U.S. embassy. The snow goose need not bathe to make itself white. Neither need you be anything but be yourself. You are not a socialist. You are not a gamer. You are not a baller. And you are not a bodybuilder. There is no shame in that. Top G cooks me in the most meaningful ways, okay?
Let me stop playing.
That is a very narrow grip.
Oh, high knee. I got it. That's easy. That's like work. Here we go. All right, bet.
Okay, never mind. Plays ping pong. Meeting Jackson Wang. Who's Jackson Wang?
You are. 你是好。
Who's that?
Hold the pen.
He's a famous singer. Dude, this guy getting outflanked right now. Iconic K-pop group. Really good K-pop artist. Speed's got so much motion, so much aura. I'm happy that a basketball versus a pro. Oh my God. The basketball pro's cooking him in the fucking, in the Ip Man fit. What the hell?
Why you keep doing that?
He's getting destroyed though. Speed is killing him.
Bro, stop doing that! Why you miss?
The Guangdong Tigers, dude.
He keeps doing it.
He did all of this in his first day, yes. This is the way they do it. I talked to his team before. They just slam a bunch of like back-to-back-to-back crazy activities. A lot of that is in like one place. I think this is probably the most like dedicated production yet, where it's not just like randomly it's not like random happenstance meet cutes or whatever. It's like they set up like a bunch of events ahead of time for the day, and as soon as like something gets kind of boring, they quickly move on. I'm pausing on my.
What the hell?
But this is like way more programmatic than anything I've ever seen him do before. Where like obviously they set up all this stuff in the same area. Oh, this is really funny. I saw clips of this. He asked him to kiss him. Watch this.
What the hell?
Planned economic efficiency, brother. Unlike your lame-ass, laissez-faire approach with minor regulation, in parentheses, March. Damn, March is getting cooked right now.
Who is this? What the? Oh! Oh! Your face turned green. Do it again.
Why is he barking? Because he's playing up a character, and that's just what his character does. His character barks.
Do it again. One more time. One more time. Oh! Again. Hey! Hey!
What your character does, I don't do that. I'm 33 years old. I can't entertain Zoomers. I've already given up on that notion. This is so sick though. Yeah, look, this is what he's doing. Having the time of his life in China. This is what I'm doing. Israel just committed the largest child massacre in its history. Daily dose of Hasanabi 9 hours ago. Okay? We're living in entirely different planes of existence. Okay? Anyway. Beyond the plane of existence where you do Metal Gear Marathon instead of saying I want to do this. That's fair. But yeah, that was really cool. What the fuck? W speed.
Master, I love you. Thank you for teaching me Kung Fu.
Welcome to Shaolin.
I'm not done though. I want to learn more though. I'm gonna come back after the show, okay? Thank you. Thank you, Master Stan.
God, this man is living my
Thank
freaking
y'all.
dream, dude.
Like actually, Master, I love you. Thank you for teaching me Kung Fu.
Welcome to Shaolin.
I'm not done though. I want to learn more though. I'm gonna come back after the show, okay? Thank you. Thank you, Master Stan.
It's not AI generated. What is that? What is this tendency? Why do people always say this? They always say like, "Oh, it's AI." MHUD. You asking?
Do you guys
Chad
like
if a game is
Fortnite?
good?
No!
Why not?
Fortnite is cringe.
Wait,
Fortnite is so cringe.
Why?
Fortnite Battle Pass.
Why?
Fortnite's just cringe, okay?
Why? Do you guys like Fortnite?
They use their own content in the AI. It's basically their own pool of AI content.
Let's go.
Wild to look at. IShowSpeed, one of North America's top streamers, react live when taking China's high-speed rail, getting hype, first vid, in doubt, but then mind exploded second vid, and then converted to want to travel by rail third vid. Oh my God, this is literally, he's fucking living my dream. He's literally living my dream. I hate it. I hate seeing it. I hate seeing someone else live my motherfucking dream, dude. Oh my God, I have to go to China. I have to go to China.
Let's go.
Speed is in for a hell of a character assassination with this pro-China content. Once mainstream media gets a whiff, I'm so jealous. I'm gonna be the one who does it for him. I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna be the one who character assassinates him only because I'm jealous.
Yeah, just take it, man. I am hungry. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, this the tunnel she was talking about.
I'm still like 5'5", 7.
This is the tunnel she was talking about. Chat, if it lags, don't leave, okay? We're under tunnel. You can't get signal under the tunnel.
Still on.
Speedy's saying Nas, tell him to fuck off. This is embarrassing. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we lagging.
Still haven't.
We're actually not lagging? Yo, China's crazy. We're underground and we're not lagging. Y'all have like internet underground too?
It's gonna take a minute for it to lag. It takes a minute.
So you're saying it's gonna lag?
Yeah. Because there's a delay now. So
It actually. Okay, now is it lagging now? It's still not lagging?
Okay, I'm sold.
Wait, how are we gonna get back?
we got snaps. We got car driving back. Yeah. Train will be faster though.
No.
We can try and sort that out if you.
No, we should train back,
You
bro.
can just go to the train station and purchase tickets there. Because it was meant to at the end of
No, yeah, but that's not the case anymore. It's actually not lagging, bro.
Why are people saying F, dude? What the fuck? Is my stream effing again? What the hell?
Yo, China is insane. We're literally underground.
God damn. Please watch this clip.
Nah, bro.
So the first guy that the MCN company set up Speed with is not a real Shaolin master, but an actor. Chinese fans got angry and mass called the local tourism board. Then the local government got Liang Sifu, the real deal for Speed, got involved, dude. That's crazy. Netizens got involved. Oh my God. I can feel the jealousy from you radiating. It is. I am so jealous. I'm jelly. I'm jelly bean. The proletariat spoke and the government listened. So dumb. It's true. I am dead ass applying for summer internship positions in China. I'm in the UK partly because of Hassan's China glazing. Thank you. Yeah, I'm freaking changing your lives for the better, dude. And that's what it is. That's what's going on. He said, I learned Kung Fu. I responded, Dr. Yakub is back. This time he's good. In parentheses, he invented Chinese people instead. Oh, my 10-year China visa got approved this week. Bro, what the fuck? Dude, wait, I can't tell, but he seems actually good. Like, what the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God. You can't do that, Unc? No, I can't. Oh my God. He spent like 3.5 minutes and Xi Jinping's glorious energy, the revolutionary spirit, the spiritual atom bomb of Maoist thought has basically changed his core. Okay? Changed him to his core, dude. He is now capable of more impressive physical feats than ever before. We just watch. It's so crazy. I'm jealous, dude. I'm jelly bean. Chad is like, bro, he's an athlete, and it's like, yeah, so is Nikola Jokic. What the fuck? No, I mean he is a very impressive athlete. Like he is naturally he has an incredible gift. Cause like when you look at his flips, he fucking floats, dude. Are you kidding me? It's like insane. Like his agility is crazy. He unlocked a new skill tree when entering the China map. It's true. God damn. You said it before, he's like Luffy. No, he is. He is IRL Luffy.
Guys, I just bought this $250,000 car in China. Let's see what it can do. Sue! The car even does the suey! Chat, the car can even dance by itself. Look. Oh, damn.
Do you guys remember when I was talking about this car over and over again? When I was like, I want this vehicle so bad. I love Speed, and I'm so glad that he turned out the way that he did, as opposed to the much different way, the much different attitude that he could have demonstrated. I'm so jealous still, though. I'm very happy for him, but I'm also incredibly jealous. Okay, his China trip is literally like, it's something that I dream of, and then I wake up in cold sweats knowing that I have to live in reality where I have not done it. You will never get it. You will never experience it, and you don't deserve it. Okay, Top G, what's stopping you from doing a China trip? Fucking work, man. Work. Look at this. It's difficult to arrange. I like how everybody goes, oh man, why don't you just hop on and go there? Speed does not stream every single day, okay? When he travels, he does, but there's plenty of background. There's plenty of background and plenty of work that takes place off camera. He also has to make content. He has to do this kind of stuff and not consistently cover the news. You say this like you weren't streaming in Japan. No, I will. I will eventually do that. I'm working on it. I promise you, I'm working on it. Okay. I'm very, very, very happy that he's doing this, though, because I feel like this puts a dent in the endless faucet of misinformation about China for an entire generation. Like, this is unshakable. Like, showing the truth, showing how cool China is, that it's not just like some backwater peasant land where the fucking buildings are built with tofu and whatever, is insane for the rest of the world and especially Americans to see. It's really good. It's a really good thing. If this wasn't incredibly important, I don't think that the State Department would be spending billions of dollars over the course of multiple decades showing the exact opposite.
Right, left. This car can't even turn by itself. Look, it can turn by itself. Hell no. It can turn by itself. I'm not even pressing nothing. Oh, did it just jump? Oh, hell no. What the hell? Chad, hell no. Chad, these cars in China crazy, bro.
And he visited Cyberpunk City, Chongqing in China as well. China EV cars last like a year tops. Okay, bud. Everyone hates their life and has no freedom. The West literally described perfectly. Compared to that, kids seeing China are like seeing actual economic freedom, prosperity, and people with happy lives were cooked. Yeah. I can see the jealousy in your eyes. I am. I'm envious. I am. He's living my dream. But also, it couldn't have happened to a better person. You know what I mean? He is the perfect vessel to deliver this message to an audience. He's apolitical. You know what I mean? He doesn't read as a political person. He's pro-Palestine across the board. It's just great. It's wonderful. I go there, I get an endless sea of attacks being like, oh, he's doing promotional propaganda for China. Promotional propaganda for China. He's getting paid by the CCP. Chi-coms are paying him, that kind of thing. But because IShowSpeed is so popular and so outside of the sphere of politics that he gets to show it. He gets to show China in this unfiltered lens in ways that people can consume and appreciate.
Oh,
maybe it's all the singing Red Sun in the Sky thing, my dude. Wait, what? He's done that too. What are you talking about?
my God. China is crazy, yo. Look at this fucking city. God damn. Like, how do you even build something like that? And a low-key in the future, bro. If y'all think about it. Low-key in the future.
Is China in the future or is everywhere else just in the past?
Damn! Is China in the future or is everywhere else in the past? Damn!
I don't know. 'Cause I've never been to a fucking country where they have like stuff like this. Like, let's be real. Get this shit. Bro, I'm not gonna cap. There's no other city like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's cyberpunk. It literally is cyberpunk. IShowSpeed went 100 meters underground in China only to end up on top of a skyscraper. How the fuck did y'all even make this? Speed was shocked. The stream really shows how underdeveloped the West looks compared to China.
This is the ground floor, right? right?
Turn around, take a look.
What the fuck?
I keep telling everyone, if we had a society of slave labor wages, we too could have amazing growth and development. Yeah, except America did have that, you fucking idiot. What are you talking about? What do you think chattel slavery was? And we still do. We still have slavery in our prison system. What are you talking about? We still have hyper exploitation in the form of undocumented migrants constantly coming to the country. No, it's not a matter. It is not a fucking matter of slave labor. It's a matter of central planning. That's it. It's about distributing the bounties rather than keeping it in the hands of a select few group of elites. That's what it is. These guys are so fucking stupid. China was able to do this without enslaving people, okay? Without colonizing Africa. They did this without colonizing Africa. Same with the USSR. People constantly talk about the horrifying work conditions of the USSR or the famines of the USSR. And same with fucking China. And they don't realize that collectivization happening like that inside of a country, a massive country like that, especially in comparison to their prior material conditions before revolutions, in comparison to where they were before the USSR was developed. And then Tibet, bro. Dude, you cannot compare Tibet to fucking Africa and chattel slavery. Are you out of your fucking mind? Please open one history book. Please, I beg you. I fucking beg of you to understand. Same with the USSR. Same with the fucking USSR. What are you saying? Words have to mean things, dude. You can't just fucking be like, nope, well, what about Tibet? You can't just like fucking make these comparisons. What are you talking about? Oh, Tibet under previous Chinese leadership, under the nationalists, and even prior to that, always had a special autonomous status where they did have fucking slavery, okay? That is before Mao. Tibet did have slavery before Mao. It's the exact opposite argument to make. It's so fucking stupid. Talking about like the cultural erosion of Tibet and Tibetan culture aside, okay, because you can make a valid argument there. You can't make this comparison to fucking American and Western colonialist expansion in Africa and chattel slavery specifically. It took 400 years and chattel slavery and endless colonies for the West to develop to the degree that they did, in comparison to the USSR and China that did it in a much shorter period of time with much less, without fucking actually, enslaving people. What the fuck? These are not even remotely comparable instances. Fuck me. Holy shit. Doesn't justify the wrong they've done. You can't just compare to the West and be like, the West was way worse. There's real issues with how China's Silk Road Initiative is working. I'm not saying China is bad for the record. I'm just saying it's okay to point out when they have massive issues. Okay, talk about what do you mean with respect to the Belt and Road Initiative, the Silk Road Initiative. What are the issues? Talk about that. Like, be specific. Be very specific about what you mean. The USSR was at war from literally 1914 to 1922, and then again from 1939 to 1945. In that same time, their literacy rate almost doubled from 40 to 80%. Then they went on to challenge a global superpower after losing 20% of their population to put the first person into space. Exactly. They went from fucking agrarian backwater potato farmers to outcompeting the American government to the fucking space race to get to space before them. Yuri Gagarin. Like, that's not, that is insane. That is an insane development for humanity, okay? Let's be serious. You don't have to be a fucking USSR glazer or love Stalin to put some respect on that. If you were honest about it, you would recognize that for what it is. We were not backwater potato farmers. Okay, dude. Yeah, no. Russian Empire. Yeah, Gagarin, not Gagarin. I know. Yuri Gagarin. This picture really just illustrates the development of China over the last 5 decades, and now it's in one person's lifetime. Yeah. That's the same dude? That's crazy. To be honest, you undermine the oppression Uyghurs undergo in Xinjiang. I'm not even trying to defend the West here or brush over China's development. No, I don't do that. I don't do that at all. It's just that anytime I say China, Uyghur, Xinjiang, China developed Uyghur, Xinjiang, I have to Uyghur, Xinjiang, mention Uyghur, Xinjiang every time I talk about China, Uyghur, Xinjiang. If I don't do that, then Americans go, what the fuck are you doing? I've never heard what you had to say, so you must love that shit. I don't. And I never have defended that practice at all, which is really weird. Because when I talk about, like, I don't know, the Wisconsin fucking Supreme Court race, I don't have to go, Wisconsin, America, chattel slavery, indigenous genocide, Supreme Court race, American chattel slavery, indigenous genocide was a glaringly obvious victory. American chattel slavery, indigenous genocide, American constant third world exploitation, Iraq war, unjustifiable war on terror, $6 trillion, $7 trillion, millions of Iraqis dead, was a handy defeat to Elon Musk. Do you see what I mean? Your expectation is I have to constantly slam that into every fucking conversation. Otherwise, I'm not sufficiently objective for you, for your taste. It's like I literally need to, like when I talk about America or things that America does that's good, like due process, for example, I don't have to always talk about the metric ton of awful shit that takes place in modern American society and fucking what has happened historically in American development. Do you understand? I can have a normal conversation. But your expectation, or many people's liberal preconditioning on this matter, is you have to literally say China. Anytime you say China, you have to say Uyghur Xinjiang re-education camps, Uyghur Xinjiang re-education camps. China, Uyghur Xinjiang re-education camps was able to Uyghur Xinjiang re-education camps develop Uyghur Xinjiang re-education camps, high-speed rail, Uyghur Xinjiang re-education camps. That's how you want me to cover the story. What the fuck? Yeah. Can't talk about Palestine and Palestinian development without constantly going, I condemn Hamas, 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 I condemn Hamas. Was that sufficiently accurate reporting for your liberal taste? Do I have to do that every time? Yeah. Henry Kissinger, NSA mass surveillance, Kent State, Church of Scientology, David Miscavige, Occupy Wall Street, May 4th, 1970 massacre, May 13th, 1985 move bombing, Red Summer, 1919 House Un-American Activities Committee, Trail of Tears, Jim Crow segregation, Human Rights, United Safety, high-speed rail. All to just fucking say, I like due process in America, or I like the First Amendment in America. I have to say all of these things before I get there. If your expectation is not for me to do that, then it shouldn't be to constantly fucking slam Uyghur Xinjiang every single time, like I'm doing a fucking land acknowledgement. Jesus Christ. And this is precisely why I said IShowSpeed is the perfect person to showcase something that most Western media never shows. Just average tier 1 city existence in China. Okay? That's why I said he's the perfect person to do it, not me. Because if I were to do it, they would be like, Uyghur Xinjiang re-education camps, Tibet, Taiwan, Chinese invasion of Vietnam, Chinese support for Khmer Rouge. Like, that would literally be, they would be just like fucking, Tiananmen Square. They'd be vomiting in the fucking chat. Oh my God, I just realized it's literally Maoist standard English, but for libs. Yeah, it is. Liberals have their own Maoist standard English version, which is Uyghur Xinjiang, Tibet, Taiwan, Tiananmen Square, Khmer Rouge. Ironic, you can also say USA support for Khmer Rouge as well, but there's an out of context clip that makes it look like you're downplaying the severity of the Chinese re-education camps. Is probably what they're referring to. Oh my God, another out of context clip about a complex issue that I have actually fucking never entertained the morality of in a positive way. Wow, oh, shocking. Color me surprised. There's clips that I'm willing to bet that there are at least not one, if not two different clips on like Ethan Klein's subreddit right now as we fucking stand that shows something directly out of context, either calling me fucking transphobic or calling me fucking pro-Russia, calling me fucking pro-re-education of Uyghurs or some shit like that. There are entire liberal subreddits dedicated to doing that on a daily fucking basis with the hopes that like they will be able to undermine everything that I say and do, not realizing that they're just opening up the fucking floodgates for people like Asmongold to pop off as political commentators, because every moment that those liberals are not pouring through shit that Asmongold is saying without having to clip him out of context, as a matter of fact, is a moment where people are just like, well, maybe this guy's actually pretty smart. I don't know what his thoughts are on anything.
And chat, y'all know a funny story, and I'm not even capping. Every city in China looks exactly like this. Every city. Like chat, not even the big ones look exactly like this. Like real. Oh, a thumbnail. We need a thumbnail. Right here. This is Chongqing Cyberpunk City in China. Let's go.
Switch.
Let's get that shot, baby.
Switch.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Look at this city! Oh my God! Yo, it looks nuts!
Tell them to come to
Oh
the car.
my God! This is China!
Come to the car, come to the car.
This is Chongqing, baby! Oh my God! Do y'all see me waving? Oh my goodness! This is Chongqing right here. Oh my God! Yo, this is crazy. It's not tracking though.
They track it?
Nah, not the
Get close,
the car.
Tina, get close.
Oh my God! This looks crazy, bro. That's back. A little quick one.
All right, Taylor.
Oh my God, this city
switch
looks
to us real
crazy.
quick.
God damn.
We on us?
Yeah, it's coming. Wait, it's coming to us.
It's just crazy to think that like it's crazy to act like this is not insanely impressive. You know what I mean? Like shit that was considered a ghost city and dunked on and made fun of by Western media in perpetuity now is like a city that puts many Western capitals to shame.
It's coming to us. I don't know
know
which
what I
side it is.
Pete, you got a
Wait.
friend behind you.
No, do it now while we're on here. Do it now.
What the?
No, we switched. We're on here.
Huh? This is the cyber city of Chongqing, China. 3, 2, 1. This is Chongqing, baby. Let's go. Come on. This is Chongqing. Beautiful. This is it. W's in the chat. Shot.
Okay, it's just drone shots. What the fuck?
All right. Oh my God. Holy shit. This is Cyber City Chongqing. Cyber City Chongqing. All right, y'all. I'm ending my stream in 5 minutes, though, y'all.
This is Chongqing 30 years ago versus today. Americans couldn't understand. Like that, dude. 30 years, dude. Come on. Come on, dude. The saddest part about this is that with the exception of like some major American metropolitans, you could literally do this in reverse with most American areas of industry. If you did a 30-year snapshot of like Gary, Indiana or Detroit, you would see the reverse effect of this. I wonder what happened. The major difference here is not like America was not unimaginably wealthy or grew its wealth in the past 30 years. They did. They kept growing their wealth. America just kept growing its wealth and did not actually redistribute it back to its citizens. That's the difference. China, on the other hand, took the wealth, toiled away endlessly, and then engaged in central planning and even development, rapid urbanization. That's the difference. That's the difference. Because this kind of wealth transfer has taken place in many countries. India is another example of this. But the reason why you can't make this exact same comparison with India is because India versus China, when you look at it, were both subjected to colonial exploit. But one was developed by a consistent, ideologically minded socialist movement that, to a certain degree, even though there were ups and downs, maintained that long-term interest in genuinely improving the material conditions of as many of its population as possible through central planning, versus India is neoliberal. That's it. Also, of course, China was not. Yes, you're right. To be fair, China was not subject to the same kind of exploitation. Is correct. That is also, you're not wrong about that. Bro, say Modi is bad before someone complains about it. I mean, it's not just Modi though. Detroit in 1951 versus 2002. India will eclipse China in 20 to 30 years, bro. You will see. I hope. Why would I fucking say I hope it doesn't happen? I would love for India to eclipse China in 20 to 30 years. Except for that to happen, India would have to let Southern Indian communism take over the entire country, I think, rather than the fascist trajectory that it's been on for quite some time. Yeah. Saying India's problems are entirely due to Modi is like saying Israel's problems are entirely due to Bibi. There's too much division between Indians. I think there's a remnant of the caste system that plays a major role here that was accelerated through Western colonialist expansion as well. That was plays a significant role in Indian society. I mean, there's it's not a direct comparison. You can't make a direct comparison between India and China. I was just simply talking about like what you do with foreign capital matters, right? Indian households have a driver, cleaner, and cook, and they expect it's normal, even if you're not like ultra wealthy. But wouldn't it be fair to say that China is also diverse? Yes, China is insanely diverse. Except there is one ethno-nationalist identity that transcends beyond. It's really funny. People will be like, oh, what are you talking about? China is like fucking 90% Han Chinese or whatever. And it's like, have you seen a Han Chinese person in the north versus a Han Chinese person in the south of China? They literally look like entirely different races of people. The average height is significantly higher in northern China as opposed to southern China. The skin color is different. The language is basically not decipherable from one another. It's like the dialects are different. The food is different. The culture is different. China is fucking ginormous. Han Chinese is just a categorization. Han Chinese is just simply a categorization of like you're Chinese. It's like almost like a not an ethno-religious, but like a ethno-nationalist denomination. And then this is before you also move in. It's like saying white people in America. And then there are also still millions of, it's like white but Asian. No, it's like saying you're white in Europe. And then there's Tibetan people. There's, it's like saying Arab potentially, or saying white in Europe. Han Chinese has a massive and very diverse. Han Chinese has very diverse subgroups underneath it. Yeah, 90% are Han Chinese. And 56 other ethnic groups are collectively referred to as the Chinese nation. Not just remnants of Stalin, the caste system is massively prevalent in food, culture, marriage, and most importantly, the labor market. No, you're right. I know. I was just trying to be nice when covering it. Colonialism in India did not exacerbate caste. Caste is way older and way more prevalent. Colonialism in India absolutely exacerbated caste. Just because it preceded colonialism in India does not mean that colonialists exploited the pre-existing caste structure. Are you insane? No fucking historian would agree with you. I know that the caste structure was not, I never said it was invented by colonialists. I said it was absolutely weaponized. You are fucking wrong. You cannot find a single historian that would agree with that statement. What the fuck? No, the colonialists did exploit it, but I'm saying right when people jump on this, the British did caste stuff, bro. I'm not wrong. What? The British did do the caste stuff. They did. They didn't invent it, but they certainly used their advantage. Not only the British people use the caste structure to their advantage, they do this everywhere. Why the fuck do you think all of the Arab nations are conveniently divided and oftentimes ruled by a Christian or Christian adjacent minority group? How the fuck did that happen? How did that happen? Why is every fucking Arab nation, predominantly Arab nation in the Levant, all the way spanning across MENA, why are they designed the way that they are? Who drew those lines? What was the utility in driving those lines? It is the same exact principle behind the utilization of the caste system. It is always divide and conquer. That's it. You said Islam. Yeah, okay. Western colonialists have always utilized ethnic divisions when drawing national boundaries. They've literally considered those things. Look at Syria. Look at Lebanon. Look at Palestine. Agree with you on everything, and definitely colonialism has some negative impacts in the Middle East, but come on, Christian minorities in the Levant. No, I'm more so talking about the Jordanian monarchy there. That's what I was referencing. Glenn Greenwald responds to BRICS Info and says, China hasn't fought a war since 1979, and that was a 1-month border conflict. Amazing what a country can build and achieve when it's not draining its resource to constantly invade, bomb, and finance others' wars. It also connected its whole country with high-speed rail. And then Ryan Grimm retweeted and said, even if you look at the trillions the U.S. spent on wars, a smart way to control global oil supply, China instead spent the last 2 decades building a renewable energy industry. Doge AI, China's peaceful rise is a myth built on stolen tech, forced labor, and predatory loans, not efficiency. Yeah, it's so funny. Westerners, when talking about China, will literally make it seem like Chinese development came at the heels of things that we did in our history, but worse, even though they didn't do half as much evil shit as we did. It's just pure cope. And it's understandable. It's understandable to cope like this. You are so comfortable with the dominance of Western empire for your whole fucking lifespan, and as accelerated neoliberalism has destroyed your living standards and potentially your future, right? You look to another country that is growing in the opposite direction, and you go, there's got to be something else there. There's got to be something else there. Religion is holding the West back. No, it's not. What are you talking about? What? Religion is holding the West back. The West is not even remotely religious. What are you talking about? We have also experienced a decline in the Western world in the aftermath of the Cold War with accelerated neoliberalism. At the same time, people's religious attitudes, people openly being religious has gone down. The numbers of, what is the term? Is it religiosity? Is that the appropriate term here? Religiosity has gone down tremendously in that same time frame. If anything, if I were to look at if I had a faulty understanding of data and I believed that if I was a simple man doing a basic read, I would say that religiousness was helping the Western Empire grow. And also, finally, an anti-speed, anti-China, anti-speed video dropped. I was looking for it. I was like, who will be the first dumbass to make this assertion?
Was Speed paid by the CCP? The answer is no, but here's the catch.
Wait.
It was arranged to have local tourism companies or influencer companies that accompany him in different...
Never mind. I got baited. I thought this guy was going to fucking be like, nah, I thought he was going to fucking...
legs of the tour. For example, in Beijing, he met up with Miles Moretti, who was interviewed by CGTN for telling the China story well, as well as in Shanghai, he was with Jackson Wang, a celebrity who's very pro-CCP.
Wow, that's crazy. Virtually every famous celebrity is pro-CCP. That's number one. Number two, I can't believe famous American celebrity that goes to fucking goes to China, meets up with famous celebrities in China who speak English well. Wow. Thank you, guy who's in the pocket of fucking Falun Gong for making these brilliant assertions. You can't make a Chinese people are nice actually video without being paid by the CCP. What kind of clown world is this? Yeah.
Propaganda. If you travel to China one time, you'll feel like, damn, this is a dull place.
Or at the Shaolin Temple, where he was accompanied by what seems to be a Chinese team, including a woman who was translating for Speed. While these companies are not...
Yo! Yeah, have you guys noticed that Speed's Mandarin translators were Chinese? In China. You can't get anything past this guy, man. He's fucking killing it.
Directly affiliated with the CCP. They are to abide by the laws and rules. So they send in people to make sure that Speed wasn't being introduced to extraordinary elements or things that are not supposed to happen.
Greetings from Xi Jinping, man! What?
It's no wonder this shook them. In my view, the entire China stream was a big Potemkin village on a massive scale.
Damn, didn't know there was Chinese people in China. I thought it was all propaganda. Yeah, come on, dude. Come on. How fucking stupid is this? Like, I really thought that there would be more smoke, though. And I think this is a testament to U.S. aid funding running dry, because they really haven't been attacking him that much. Like I thought, because I know if I go, I'm cooked. Or rather, when I go, I'm definitely cooked. People will fucking go crazy over that. And I think it's because Speed is not seen as a political entity, which is good. I think it's also because Speed is not seen as a political entity. I think it's also because Speed is incredibly popular. People hate you though. Dog, people hate Speed too. People hate famous people in general. What the fuck are you talking about? You think people don't hate IShowSpeed? Are you fucking stupid? Of course. If you're at any point, if you reach any level of success, if you're famous in any capacity, you're gonna have a lot of haters. And the more famous you are, the more your haters, the louder your haters will be. Speed is a cute puppy dog boy. What the fuck? That's weird, man. Be normal.
Hold you my hoe! Hold you my hoe! Hold you my hoe!
同志们好。
Bro, that's amazing. Speed, although they did a Chinese comrade salute thinking it was just a wave, he was out there dropping hello comrades, dude. I love that. I fucking love that. He's... Someone tell Speed lay low before coming back to the USCI. He's not going to like this one.
Just laugh at me.
Laugh at you? Don't listen to them. See, look, in this world, honey, you got to understand that. In this world...
Honey? Who? Bro, you're like 19. Fuck you mean, honey? Dude, that's so funny. What? Did I mishear him?
Just laugh at me.
Laugh at you? Don't listen to them. See, look, in this world, honey, you got to understand that. In this world, people going to laugh at you, talk about you.
Yo, that's amazing. Bro's 19, calling ladies possibly older than him honey. Who the fuck does he think he is, bro? Living my fucking dreams, dude. Living my goddamn dreams.
Be hateful towards you. That's part of life. But as part of a human, as part of us, it's just going to be people like that. So you just have to stay strong and be you at the end of the day. People going to hate you all the time. It don't matter if you're the best in the world, the most perfect person in the world. People going to hate you. You know what I'm saying? You have a nice voice.
I believe you.
Don't worry. You have a good voice. Don't worry. People talk about me all the time. People say I got a big nose. I'm musty. I'm black. I'm trash.
Okay, the third thing is not a pejorative. Like, I know what he was trying to say, but it's just funny. Like, that's not a negative trait.
At football. Like, I'm one of the best football players in the world. You're telling me?
They don't understand you.
They don't understand me.
Yes.
They don't understand me. They don't.
Yes.
Like, I go through so...
He's like, people used to say I'm black. I'm Chinese now. Oh, Jesus. Bro's looking jacked? Yeah, he is. Glaze, stop.
Much, and it's like... It's crazy.
Sometimes we are the same people. They don't like us. But we can grow up. We can get stronger.
That's right. Get stronger. That's right.
The 25-year-old woman with a kid's vocal sound, we call them Xiaozhaji. I don't know how to say that word.
At the end of the day, we just got to get stronger and ignore that. At the end of the day, chat. W speech, bro.
W speech, bro. Too much PR. Too much good PR in the last week. CI made the call. Wait, what? I'm a N-word killer? What the hell? Black Marxists can't ever take accountability. Gotta excuse racism. What the I don't want to watch this clip. I don't want to watch this clip. It's going to hurt my feelings. It is wild that there is a universal, it is a universal principle. Like, anti-blackness is universal. No matter where this man goes, there is always going to be at least one or two motherfuckers that just come at him and do insane shit. Now, obviously, when you go to Poland, it's a little bit different. You're getting it a lot more. You know what I mean? But like, bro, then Twitter tried to pin it on a Japanese woman. Apparently, she was Japanese. Okay, dude. There was another incident where they gave him a banana and started making monkey noises. I saw one where like a fan walked out to his car and gave him cotton, like wrapped in like paper. It's just fucking insane. Yeah, really fucked up. But that was a cultural gift. Oh, apparently cotton bouquets are a thing in Asia. For Speed is different because that's his brand image. No, bro, what the fuck? Get out of here. The cotton bouquet thing, I didn't know. That puts it in a different light. I did think it was odd that it was like so perfectly packaged. This one's doing numbers in Bilibili. Total 2.8 million views. Yeah, dude. Me reacting to Speed in China is doing numbers on Bilibili. It's crazy. No, man, there was a fan who gave him cotton and started whipping the air with a belt. Okay, that's a little different. That's not cultural practice, I don't think. Cotton bouquet is common in East Asia. This isn't racist. Y'all gotta stop seeing the world like this. Cotton bouquet are literally a thing here. I saw them firsthand in Korea.
Cristiano, my friend.
Why did you give me cotton?
Yeah.
W give, chat.
It's my love. It's my love.
W give. Bro, y'all be gifting me anything in China, bro. I'm not gonna cap.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I thought it was weird how pretty the bouquet was. There are pics in the replies of other instances. I thought that it was odd that it was such a delicately wrapped gift for such a racist endeavor. But I don't think this guy he wasn't like whipping the air or something. Or they're just the nicest racist of all time. W racist chat. Why was it racist? What do you mean? Giving a black person cotton to pick? The fuck do you... Really? What are we doing here? Open the schools. Open the schools immediately. Open the schools yesterday. Do not abolish the Department of Education. Please, no matter what you do, do not abolish the Department of Education, please. The children are starving. The children are suffering. They need to learn. That is a child that has been left behind, okay? We need to bring that child back to the school. He said, why is that racist to gift a black person cotton? Like, this is not a situation where I think this person was being intentionally racist. It makes sense within the cultural context, but under other circumstances, why would that be considered racist? I'm not saying in this instance it is, but I originally thought it was, okay? I originally thought it was. It seems like it wasn't. I've learned from my mistake about the cultural practices that are different, but under different circumstances, that would be very racist. 400 years of chattel slavery is the reason why that would be racist, specifically in practice in the United States of America, as black people were forced into slavery to work in the fields picking cotton. That's why there is an association in contemporary language with picking cotton and black people that is inherently a racist association. I don't think this Chinese guy was being racist, potentially. I don't know. But in most contexts, that would be racist. Similar to giving a black person a banana and then doing monkey noises. Anyway. Well, yeah, he's living his best goddamn life. And in China, giving a cotton bouquet has many beautiful meanings. The symbolism of giving a cotton bouquet in China: warmth and care, cherishment and long-lasting affection, purity and beauty, gratitude and reciprocation, prosperity and good fortune. It's seen as a symbol of wealth, well-being, and cherishing relationships, often used for occasions like birthdays, proposals, or anniversaries. The most viral clips are online with racists. What? Chinese people don't bear the historical burden of slavery and racism and therefore are not sensitive to relevant cultural issues. There's also that aspect as well, for sure. For sure. But that one chick that walked up to him and was saying she's an N-word killer, that's the type of unrestricted, unfiltered racism that transcends cultural boundaries. You know what I mean? That's beyond the pale, okay? That's just someone being straightforward racist.